The tranquility. It's quite a peaceful day today. Come for a run, and I've decided to take a bit of a breather to just take in the nice fresh air and slow down a little bit. Been doing a lot of that recently, slowing down. Yeah, there's no need to force anything, I think. No need to rush things. No need to push things forward. And it's got me thinking, carrying on from the idea of being natural. Being more spontaneous. Not trying to control or try and manipulate things to be in a certain way. Just accepting things, letting go of the expectation of how things should be. Because there's a lot in life that you can't prepare for or change. For example, how many of us really prepared for this pandemic, this lockdown? I'm betting not many of us. The idea of not forcing, something that's been playing on my mind recently, especially with starting my new job where I'm keen to impress and keen to get some kind of validation from people, my colleagues and my students. I want to know that I'm doing well. I want to impress, but that very thought of perfection, wanting to be the best, was actually driving a nail into my coffin. It causes stress, this idea of forcing things to be a certain way. One thing that I've learned from being a college teacher is that you have to act spontaneously, because there's always going to be somebody that has a question that throws you off guard, or it's a curveball. You can be meticulous in your plans, but it's always going to go against your plan. There's always something that's not going to go the way you thought it would. And trying to force it to be that way, rather than just letting things happen naturally, it causes a lot of friction in our life, I reckon a lot of cause of anxiety and stress. So what I've learned is this idea of letting go, or acting without forcing, being more spontaneous. And I thought at first doing things without trying, or doing things without trying too hard, it was a bit of a curveball, you see, because I didn't realise you could get success without trying hard. There's this idea of you work hard, you will get what you aim to achieve. But that only makes sense if you're able to adapt and you're able to bend with the wind. So this idea of non-forcing has really helped me. Like right now, I'd like the world to be in harmony with it. We'd like us all to be in peace and cooperate, but forcing people to be that way is only going to cause an opposite force to that. It's going to be a reaction force to that. Have you ever spoken to somebody and you were so sure that you were right and they were wrong, and you've argued with them to get them round to your way of thinking? How has that worked out in the past? Usually they stick to their guns even harder than before, and it's maybe a bit of an inefficient process. Anyway, one of my thoughts of the day.